Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls, you beautiful Aquarians who are born on February 9th. You share my birthday, I share your birthday. Happy birthday, February 9th, Aquarians. Happy, 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 happy birthday. Woo! I don't know what you're going to do for your birthday. I had plans, they sort of fell through, but that doesn't mean I'm still going to have a great day. You have a great day. It's your birthday. Celebrate your birthday. Pre-shuffle cards. This deck was something about your new beginning is protected. It's divinely protected. So you have a new beginning most likely here, unless that's a separate message for me. But I don't think so, because I always get the same messages in my readings. Anyway, for myself. So if you're having your birthday, February 9th, happy birthday. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. Also, I am Aquarius by Aquarius, and I want to, before I start your reading, I want to be the first one to thank you guys for being here. I want to remind you that you're so beautiful, you're so needed in this world, and I want you to know that I value you and the divine values you, and thank you for being here. So we're gonna get into your reading. Happy birthday, February 9th, Aquarians. Again, I share this birthday with you as well. I am a water ox Aquarian. I don't know what you guys are, but that's what I am. So let's see what wants to come out here. Let's see what wants to come out here. We're almost into the year of the fire horse. So things could come in hot and heavy as well, this change. So February 9th Aquarians, February 9th Aquarians, February 9th Aquarians. Blessings of the Kite Dancer. Well, this is a different one I haven't seen yet for the Aquarius readings. Blessings of the Kite Dancer, card number 29. You could be seeing twos. Well, there. What? 2-9. There you go. February 9th. That one almost passed me by. February 9th, 2-9, 29. Also 9 plus 2 is 11. You might be seeing 1111. So let's look up Blessing of the Kite Dancer. Card number 29. 29. One more, dang it, right here. Blessing of the Kite Dancer. I recognize immense potential and talent within you, beyond what you can see yourself. I know that you are willing to develop into all that you are, and so I shall become your divine mentor. I will encourage and guide you as you manifest your potential, develop and express your talents, and fulfill your divine destiny. Sometimes I will evoke the best in you through opportunity. Sorry, that's just how I say it. Sometimes I will coax forth the best in you through challenge. What you can be assured of is success on this path of self-development. Life has offered you much natural ability and talent. I will help you discover and develop it so that you can offer it back to life as a gift of gratitude. So, you're a multi-talented person, might be known as a jack of all trades. You might have done several different kind of jobs or done different things in the same field of work. But it seems like you still have something about you still left to be discovered. And whatever this is that you discover about yourself, and whatever this divine talent is, you're going to give it back and share it to the world. So, and it's saying that sometimes I give this through an opportunity. And the other pre-shuffle card talked about a protected, divinely protected new beginning. So I do feel like you have an opportunity coming, and take that opportunity, because then you're going to be able to maybe discover another talent about yourself. And that talent might bring you so much passion that you share it with the world. So let's get into the tarot. Let's get 9 cards. February 9th. February 9th, Aquarians. February 9th, Aquarians. Keep in mind, this is still just entertainment. There's a lot of February 9th Aquarians, and there's a lot more that meets the eye and creates your chart. We have the Hermit in the reverse, okay? That is a literal card of Virgo. Now, we haven't got the other cards out, but the Hermit in reverse can talk about bringing out a hidden talent, okay? You could literally have some sort of hidden talent in here. Magician. Magician in the reverse, also Virgo energy, and also it's Gemini energy, but it's communication. So what I really feel like is just what that card says. I mean, I can literally right now relate these 2 cards to this card, that you have some sort of hidden talent. You've not discovered it. You're going to discover it, possibly through an opportunity that comes your way. And maybe this opportunity that comes your way is not one you are expecting, because that would be truly divine. Because if you're expecting something, you would have manifested it, right? Hoped for it in some way. But this is almost very divinely orchestrated, that it gets pulled out from you through an opportunity, and then you will communicate it to the world, because this is a card of communication, and it is in the reverse. It is in the reverse, which means, and the Magician has a lot of talents. The Magician has all the tools. The Magician is like a jack of all trades in some sort, okay? A magician, if you think of it, it's like a doctor, it's a mechanic, it's a person who has everything, all the tools, all the knowledge, but there's something that's still within you. It's still a tool. It's still something within you that you haven't discovered. You haven't stumbled onto it yet. And I feel some opportunity is coming, and it's going to help you unlock that or discover it. Queen of Swords in the reverse. And 5 of Wands in the reverse here in the Chariot reverse. Okay, so with this opportunity, you might have to break free from something. Okay, and it might be hard. This might be that card that is like, but I don't want change. I don't want change. I don't want to do this. So there could be something, and it, because I heard ripped, there could be, like if somebody was to, and I can talk from experience, and maybe you've had this experience, depending on where you're at in life. I've had jobs ripped from me and people ripped from me, okay? And I didn't like it one bit. And there might be something about this opportunity that's difficult, but it creates some sort of transformation, and you discover something new about yourself. And it's almost like, if it's a survival tool or technique or how to overcome, it's like you master it. And then you share how you did this. Now, some of you might end up being some sort of anomaly when it comes to the medical field. There, you heard my phone go off. Doctors would be like, how did you do that? How did you pull that off? I've had several say that to me. You might have doctors say that to you, but you had this. How'd you get rid of it? How'd you do that? You might share with the world how you do something, but you haven't shared the world. You haven't shared it yet. Maybe you haven't discovered it yet. This is something still yet to be discovered, but it's from within you. And then you follow that. And it could be health related. We have the Strength in the reverse. That can talk about health, but it also can talk about strength. All right, how you gained your strength, how you did something. Because I'm really seeing some health cards. Some of you might heal yourself and then talk about it. How you moved on. How you moved on. Or maybe there's something that you had to move on, a relationship, or just, because remember, healing can take form in many ways. Maybe it's literal physical healing, but maybe it's emotional healing. But it seems like whatever it is that you discover about yourself, you share it with the world, and it helps promote some sort of wellness, strength, or healing. And you literally help people find that, discover that as well. So it seems like I'm connecting with Aquarians born on the 9th who, you know, even transformations, just whatever it is, it seems like you're helping people, but you're discovering it now yourself. You might be, you know, moving on from a narcissist. You might be, you know, whatever it is, there's an opportunity. I feel like you take an opportunity, and I feel like you discover something about yourself. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's healing. I don't care if it's emotional, physical, mental healing. I don't care if it's strength, finding your own strength or whatever. It seems like you communicate it to the world, but it seems like it's something that you're going to be, because you've already discovered a lot about yourself, but this is still yet to be discovered. And I think that's pretty cool, because no matter what age you are, this is still yet to be discovered. Yeah, because we have the Six of Swords here right now, but it's in the reverse. So whatever this opportunity that comes your way, it could help you move forward. But you're going to be required to literally move, leave, let go of something, leave stuff behind. Because that Four of Pentacles is reversed and that Five of Pentacles is reversed. You see how these people are out of a home? And this is stuff. This is a Five of Pentacles and here's a Four of Pentacles. And literally, the only thing you might be taking with you is you and what's important to you, and leaving the rest behind. Like I said, ripped away. You might feel like something is being ripped away. And this obviously, let's hope it ain't on your damn birthday, but let's say this year, for instance, something feels like it's being ripped away and you weren't ready for it. Don't worry about it, because you're actually discovering something more important and more valuable within yourself, and it's actually, you're supposed to then share it. And here's the Star in the reverse. Your own Aquarius energy, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse on the bottom, and High Priestess next to that. So this is Virgo Pisces energy, and Eight of Swords reverse. So I feel like it's going to feel like a ripping a band-aid off. I don't know if you'll be exactly comfortable, but I feel like you'll do it, because I see the Four of Swords reverse. I do feel like you're going to do it because you know that you need to do this for yourself. Whatever this is. There's something that you need to do for yourself. That leads to a discovery about yourself. How this opportunity comes in, I don't know. Maybe through another person here. Because there's two. Okay, and this is the Empress, this Beauty and the Beast or whatever, but there's an energy that comes around that wants to be around you, but there's an energy also of control. So if you've been in some sort of confining, controlling type of situation, and an opportunity comes to free you of that, it transforms you in some kind of way, or you discover something about yourself. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but then yeah, you're meant to share it with the world. And a lot of it has to do with everything I've already mentioned. If you need to rewatch, you can just rewatch it. Because some of you have been stuck. Some of you have been dealing with Seven of Swords energy, Ten of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Swords energy. You've been dealing with people who've been lying to you. You've been dealing with people who've been trying to hold up your destiny or your future. You've been dealing with narcissistic people. You've been dealing with people who have just been going against you in all kind of ways. All kind of ways. The victory is yours. And this is the thing. Maybe you're literally just going to be, you see all these followers? This is even more followers than the usual victory card. Look at all these followers. You start talking about how you overcome whatever it is, Aqua. Okay, Aqua Ninth babies, whatever you've overcome. Here's a lot of people following you on that. If you thought your journey was over, nope. And again, here's another person. We have the Lovers here. We have the Lovers. And we have Success, Six of Wands. There's a person who could be bringing an opportunity, but it's from the universe. And this person and you could end up very close together. It could be a Lovers kind of connection. That is a close, deep, and personal connection. And here it is, yeah. Maybe there's even people who have tried to keep you and another person apart. It doesn't really matter, but you have a lot of energy of Page of Swords here, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and you know your energy here, Page of Swords, Gemini energy, but it's air energy. And there's someone who's been watching, maybe someone watching you at work, and someone who's been in their feelings. Okay, this could be a person who's going to bring some opportunity, but this opportunity is then going to require you to put in some sort of work and effort. Not that you haven't already, obviously, but the work and the effort is going to be required so that you can discover this which is within you that's still sort of a hidden talent or gift to the world. DNA codes being activated. Maybe there's a person coming in and there's a DNA code activation. For some of you, maybe you've met your twin flame. Maybe this is that. And there's some sort of activation. But it doesn't matter. Don't get hooked up on labels. Don't get hooked up on who you're supposed to be. The strongest thing is an opportunity arrives. That means you're going to recognize the opportunity, because that means you're going to be able to move forward. You're not going to stay. You're going to be going forward. The part of going forward could be uncomfortable and that you don't really like that. Six of Cups reversed, because you have to, in order for this, you're going to have to leave some stuff behind. And it could be a lot of stuff behind. But look at how you sort of transform. Look at how those lower energies were just holding you down and back. And look at how you transformed that Phoenix. And you see, the only way you could have transformed into this is to let the fire hit you, basically. It's like being born from the fire again. I don't know why I said again, because I feel like you've been through a lot already. But this is like the last transformation I feel of this lifetime. You're like the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So I would say if you have an opportunity coming your way, take that opportunity. All right, let's start clarifying. The Hermit in the reverse. We have major arcana of Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. And then we have also Gemini and Virgo again with the Magician. And we have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with that Queen of Swords. But that's literal Libra. Seven of Swords on this Hermit reverse. And it's the Sun. The Sun is Leo energy, but the Sun is happiness. Okay. It's also following your light here. It's also a blessing. So there's a blessing that's coming in. You see this light. You see this light. Whatever this blessing that's coming in, it's going to help you to find your light even deeper than you had before. Discovering something very deep about yourself. We have the Ten of Cups here. And the Eight of Cups here, reversed. There could be somebody that is coming toward you. We have the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of happiness here. Leo is in the reverse. Tell me about Magician. Justice. Justice is Libra energy, and it's also all the right actions. Queen of Cactus. if you need to separate or leave a person or situation here, because Ten of Cups is happiness here. You got two people here around, all right? Whatever this action is, okay, I do feel like there could be an energy that wants to hold on to you as you're moving toward whatever the new is or whatever the opportunity. It's an opportunity, okay? You could even have an opportunity in work. Maybe you're comfortable where you are and there's an opportunity, whether in the same field or a completely different field, but you're not comfortable with it. You're not comfortable because you might be comfortable where you are, but you're being guided to definitely take the opportunity because things are going to work out in your favor, because it has a lot to do with you discovering another aspect of yourself. And on your spiritual journey is where this is really hitting you. So it's not like it's hitting your wallet or your bank account, though it could, but it's hitting you at a level of spiritual growth. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups reverse. And that's, again, like I said, you might struggle with the fact that you're comfortable where you are right now. Maybe you think you're comfortable. Or there could be someone who's literally returning. Okay, somebody who sees something. I don't know. I keep getting Leo in reverse. And I get the Three of Cups in the reverse. If you literally have a person coming in who is part of this opportunity that might think you'll reject them, I don't know. Because I have air and fire in the reverse. So literally you might be moving away from a fire sign. But it doesn't matter. Again, remember the fire, being born of the fire right here. You're really going to be born of the fire. You've been through all of these things. And if you really, all of these things are what is transforming into one. All of these negative experiences, it looks like, because this is like different versions of yourself that have melted. If you look closer, it's like a bunch of melted skulls. It's really creepy. But it's like there's different versions of yourself have melted, and all of those versions of you merge into one. And that's your superpower, some kind of way. But you have to go through this opportunity to sort of discover this about yourself. But again, it's like the last person you become, the last version, your highest version. So I would definitely say don't get stuck in your comfort zone, because it's like this is your last transformation. And you're there. Tell me about the Strength card. Knight of Daggers, Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. It's temporary also. And Queen of Cactus. So whatever this opportunity is, that opportunity is just a building block to get you to this major mega version of yourself. Literally. And you see how bright that light is, that phoenix rising. You cannot deny that. And no one else can deny it either. No one else will even recognize you. So there's an opportunity coming in. Maybe from an earth sign. Maybe from a fire. It doesn't matter. It can be earth, fire. Any signs that I've talked about. But it could be coming here in the near future, because that's a pretty fast card. And I really think it frees you, because the whole center of this is like you might be stuck. You could be physically stuck, mentally stuck, emotionally stuck, but this is more of a spiritual reading. And it does look like somebody has to get left behind, because we have a tower, we have a lot of fire energy and bad news. Queen of Wands might be an Aries. Somebody gets bad news, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it doesn't really matter here. It's like somebody knows, look, I'm not really growing in this, I wanted to say predicament. Someone's like, I'm not really growing where I'm at right now. It's time for me to move on. Though I'm comfortable. I don't want move. I don't want change. I'm tired, whatever. I felt like someone needed to hear that. But there's like this lone rider coming in. All right, coming towards you, and it offers a new opportunity in a new direction, and take it. Take it. Is it transformed you spiritually? Why is the Six of Swords reversed? Landed on Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Chilies is in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag. Page of Chilies, news, information. Eight of Wands reverse. So this is someone who's getting left behind, and it's near your card, all right? Or it was a karmic situation. So like I said, however you're transforming, whether you're talking about health and wellness, whether you're talking about how you survived karmic people, or even how karmic people or situations led to issues, I don't know how you're going to transform. All I know is you've been through a lot. If this is your reading, Aquarius, February 9th, you've been through a lot. And all of these things are really what has led up to you being this major phoenix from the ashes. Like, really. All of these things were for a purpose. So I want you to know all of those painful things were all to shape and mold you for this. And this is the final push. This is the opportunity that puts you into that. Like, this is the last one. Whatever this one is, maybe it's the one closest to the fire here, but it's the last. It's like the last round of hell. Because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. You're going to feel like you've been run over by a train. Like, it's just going to be hard. Because some of you are getting away from a bad spouse, a job, whatever. Here's your gifts. It's your spiritual gifts right here. It's a push toward your spiritual gifts and your spiritual life. And you are separating and breaking away. You already emotionally have, if you think about it, you've already emotionally given up on something. You know that it's not helping you spiritually. Tell me about the Lovers in the reverse. That's making a conscious choice. Ace of Jugs, maybe to love yourself. But your love is looking somewhere else. It's like, it really feels like, even though this is a match, but it also feels like two people are looking apart from each other. So there's some situation or person or something that has sort of, you're just not growing in it anymore, and you've been in it long enough. Here's this new little opportunity, and you might not even recognize it right at first, but this is what it turns into. It turns into something very strong. Starting off small is what you're doing. You're really starting off small, but look, it turns into this major, major thing for you. Tell me about that Six of Cups reverse. Yeah, Six of Wands. It's success. You got Six of Wands and Six of Wands. It's success here. Looks like you're moving away from... You're just moving away from toxic people, people who betray you, people who lie to you, period. It don't have to be one person, it could be. But there is one person in particular who's been tied up in your energy for a while, who's not good for you, and that person is, they're out too. So we're going to close out. You have success here. You're being pushed into your spiritual growth. You're basically, every damn thing you've went through is to put you into this phoenix from the ashes type of deal. And you're literally going through the last rung. That's what it looks like in this reading, all right? Anyway, we're going to close out. Hope you guys have a great birthday. Happy birthday, February 9th. We celebrate the same day. Ride the tidal wave, okay? It came out in the reverse, though, so you might literally, I'm telling you, you're moving away from at least one person, or this is a person who's coming in to give you an opportunity. Let's see. In the reverse, it says, you may be you may be mistaking a rogue wave for a fun ride. You can only coast for so long before you hit the shoreline with a smack. The tidal is ebbing, and your activities are now preparing you for when that wonderful wave comes in for you to ride. You're meant to learn how to be a strong swimmer now. You do have, I feel like you're meant to do something on your own. An opportunity helps you to do that. you are separating from something so that you can become this phoenix from the ashes. So there is an energy that's been sort of holding you back, okay? So the tide and ebb and your activities are now preparing you for when that wonderful wave comes in for you to ride. You're meant to learn how to be strong and be a strong swimmer. Don't worry, preparation ensures you a successful result. However, you must wait patiently for the right moment to come. That's your opportunity. Now is the time for conscious preparation and skill building. So this is all about your skills. You have a lot of them already. Put them all together into one creation. What would that be? How could you help other people with everything that you know and learn? Remember, there's something still holding you back. That's why the opportunity is coming in. Anyway, happy February 9th birthday. I love you and namaste, my friends.